What's going on, guys? To all you new viewers out there, welcome, and to my existing viewers, welcome back. We got this today. This is the all-new CMMG Banshee. We're gonna talk features, pricing, and the difference between this and the old Banshee. We're gonna talk performance, reliability, and then of course, my overall thoughts on this new Banshee. Stay tuned, let's have some fun.
Dog's barking so clearly.
With these on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. All right, you're good to go. Feel a little better?
Yeah.
How fun is that?
I like this a lot.
Different day. If you're wondering why I'm in the woods filming, it's because the light is actually so strong outside, I just can't seem to get a good picture on the camera. So I'm using the shade of the woods to help out with that. All right, so here it is. This is a CMMG Banshee. Now let's go over a couple features, and like I said, we're gonna talk about why this is different from the old Banshee. First of all, no, it doesn't come with this shush tube right here. It comes with the zeroed linear comp. Now, it's actually a really good muzzle device. It seems to kind of direct some of that sound forward a little bit at the same time. It's not very obnoxious. A really good little comp that comes with the gun. However, when I like to shoot things a little quieter, I end up taking those off pretty quick. This right here is a rugged obsidian. This is actually a 45 can. This is the 8-inch barrel version, and then I absolutely love this Cerakote. So the new Banshees come with all the old Cerakote options, so you get to still go with your favorites. This is like a classic CMMG color right here. These little orange ETS mags just look really cool with this blue, green, teal type look. It's tactically tacky. Now this video is brought to you by TacPack. TacPack is a monthly subscription box full of tactical accessories, shooting accessories, and a bunch of AR parts. Use code MBK, you'll get 60 bucks worth of free tactical gear in your first TacPack box that you receive. Let's take a quick look at some of the TacPack gear I've gotten in the last couple of boxes. Aeronox aluminum +5 mag extension, HDM 11.5-inch M-LOK rail, Battle Arms M16 gold tin PVD coated bolt carrier group, American buffalo knife, ooh, that's pretty. Walker Razor's Ear Pro, and I've actually used this one in this video. If you want to sign up for a cool tactical subscription box, use code MBK and you get 60 bucks worth of free tactical gear in your first box. Shout out to TacPack because they actually sent me this Bushnell optic that was in one of the TacPacks, so perfect, I get to use it on a new gun review. Other features with the Banshees, pretty much an AR9 variant. This is CMMG's actual Banshee. This is the manufactured gun, not a kit. So it actually has a dedicated 9mm lower, and same thing with the upper. Now all the zeroed accessories that come with this, you get that zeroed handguard, you get the receiver set, zeroed pistol grip. You actually have one of these SB rip braces, so you can just go rip it out. On the side right here, you do have ambidextrous 60 or 90 degree safety selector. It's a nice zeroed low profile one. I actually like these safety selectors a lot. And then of course, one of the huge things is the zeroed trigger. It's actually a really good trigger that comes with these, and it comes on the Descents also. Great trigger set. You get a whole lot with this little Banshee. Not to mention this thing is so dang light. It's just a lightweight 9mm. You have that radial delayed blowback, which makes shooting a blowback 9 way softer than a lot of the other competition out there. The big difference between this and the old Banshees is this guy right on the side. This is actually a fixed ejector. New Banshee lines come with a fixed ejector. They're actually installed right here on the upper receiver. Now, a complaint that a lot of the old Banshee owners used to make was they would go through ejector springs a lot. I mean, some people after a couple hundred rounds, some people after a couple thousand rounds. From some more stuff I've read, the radial delay blowback can be a little harsh on the spring ejectors. So what CMMG did after they built the descent line, they decided, hey, we have a fixed ejector on this thing. Let's go ahead and slap a fixed ejector on the Banshees, increase that reliability. And from what I can tell you, in the few hundred rounds that I've shot with this so far, it works just great. So what is a radial delay blowback? So I might use some terminology wrong over here. I'm totally going off of memory after my research. CMMG, feel free to chime in if you guys watch this video. So how typical blowbacks work is it uses the inertia of firing that round. Whatever pushes back after the round detonates is actually using that force to blow the bolt back. Typically how manufacturers slow down the cycling of a direct blowback is by making that bolt big and heavy. The heavier the bolt, the slower it moves. So what CMMG has done is they've used what looks like a standard bolt carrier group, not quite, it's their own design, and inside the bolt you have these little chamfered edges. So what happens is once the pressures reach a certain point to where the chamfers can actually release, then the bolt will blow back. So it rotates and then cycles. What that does, it reduces the pressure so that bolt can actually cycle without being too harsh and damaging your gun, it being too light, or so you don't have to make such a heavy bolt to accommodate that blowback. That bolt actually locks in until the pressure drops enough to where it can safely cycle that bolt carrier group without damaging your gun, and you don't have to make the bolt heavier to do that. What that means is you get a lighter reciprocating mass inside your gun, which means less bouncing when you shoot it, less recoil impulse. In the end, it's a really soft shooter. That's what I'm trying to get across. Now, they still offer the radial delay blowback kits. The new versions are being sold, one as a full complete gun, or two as a complete upper. That comes with the RDB, barrel, handguard, all that stuff. That said, I don't believe you can just buy a fixed ejector receiver yet. I imagine they'll probably release something like that in the future, knowing CMMG. This is 4140 chromoly vanadium steel barrel, and then you have a 1/2x28 threading on the front, so you can put on whatever muzzle device you want. Like I said, it comes with the zeroed linear comp, which is a great muzzle device. But yes, you can also mount your shush tubes if you want. This also takes Glock magazines. Now, right now, in case you're wondering, no, CMMG has not released a Scorpion magazine pattern yet. I would love that though, because I have a lot of Scorpion mags. These Banshees sell online for $15.99 right now. I've done a few factory tours at the CMMG facilities, and they do put out quality, and those guys do care about their product. Even though it's not a cheap gun, it doesn't mean it's overpriced either. It's just a really nice gun for a price that reflects that. So we'll talk about reliability. Like I said, a few hundred rounds that I put down range since getting this last week. It's been flawless. It's eaten everything. I haven't shot steel through it, but I used a bunch of different mags. The Glock mag that it came with, when I got the Descent, it came with this. This is a 10 plus Glock magazine. Now what 10 plus means is it holds 10 or more rounds. And yeah, on top, I like the design of this. I think with the really slimline handguard, my wife has absolutely dominated this gun. She says it's going to be hers. You got pick rail over here, then it tapers down into a single M-lock slot. From the M-lock slot, it goes back to a pick rail, all the way back to your charging handle. And this does come with a zeroed polymer dust cover. Hope some of this info was useful for you guys. Great job, CMMG. Another awesome gun for the collection. Zero complaints about this, except some QD locations. I would love some QD mounting points. Future reference, take it as you will. Thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you later.